Hi everyone. In this lecture, we will look how to transfer the files between systems in local area network using file transfer protocol configuration. And we will look how to install server in a local area network and share the printer in a network. So for that, here I am considering few devices to create a local area. And here now I am adding a server as well a printer. So once this and all has been added, now we will use a switch to connect those devices with the server as well with the printer. And to connect the switch with those devices, I am using a copper straight through cable. Here I am unable to connect with the device. We will look why, because click on the switch, go to the zoom in. Here we can see that there are only 4 switch channels enabled. So we will add 1 or 2 more switch channels. So before that, turn off the switch. Then do add the switch channels, how many as we required. Then at the remaining shelves, here I am adding the copper plate. Then don't forget to turn on the switch once everything has been done. If not, the switch won't work. So once it has been done, now I am able to connect the cable to the device for the switch. So do as well for the whole, all the devices which are there in the local area. So after you are connected all the devices with the switch, we need to set the IP address for all the devices as well for the server as well with printer. So just for your understanding purpose, I am specifying the IP addresses for server as well printer and for other devices on the screen. Whatever the IP address I am specifying on the screen, we need to give the IP address for the devices as well for the server and printer. I have given IP address for the printer. Now I am setting it for file transfer protocol server. So once it has been done, now I am giving the IP address for the devices individually in the local area. So once you have given all the IP address for the devices, set the IP address for the devices. For that, click on config, go to the fast internet. Now the IP address what you have been set for the FTP server as well for the printer, give the same IP address for those, and go to the services option, and in services except FTP, the everything other all should be in the off mode. We just need to check whether which and all is there in the on mode. We need to turn it in off mode. Only the FTP should be in on mode. Now when come back to the FTP, we need to set a username and password. Here currently now I am giving the username as user and the password is also same. Once you have been given, don't forget to enable all those options. So once everything is done, click on the add button. So here you can see that you need to give the permission for all. Once everything has been done, turn on the FTP. Then click on that, go to the printer. Then give the IP address for the printer what you have been set. By mistake, if we have given already the existing IP address, it will show the address is already been used in this network. So we need to check back what's the IP address, whether we have given incorrect or not. So once we have given the IP address for the printer and server as well, now we will set the IP address for the devices. For that, click on IP config, go to desktop and give the IP address for all the devices which are all there in the local area. So once you have given the IP address for all the devices which are there in the local area, you can check whether it's been working or not. Here the status is been success. If you are unable, if you get the status as fail, then the printer is not in a state of active. So once it has been done, now we will check the FTP. So for that, give the command as FTP and give the IP address of the FTP what you have been set for that. Here we need to enter the username what we have been set previously and the password as well. So once we have been done, it will show the command with FTP. So if we don't know anything, then we can give the command as help. So we can get the list of commands. Like if you want to know about all those commands, you can explore yourself. Now I am using a command called direct dir for directory purpose. Like by using this command, we can check all the folders, what and all there, and files as well. So here we can see what and all their files and folders existing in this directory. If you want to come out from this, just give the command as exit. If you want to stop the process, you can give a command called quit. So once you have been entered quit, it will come out from the process. Thank you.